Welcome to SPASRO. Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we will see about Mars and Neptune in 9th house. In astrology, the interpretation of a birth chart involves the analysis of the positions of celestial bodies at the time of a person's birth. The 9th house in a birth chart is associated with higher education, philosophy, travel, spirituality, and long-distance journeys, among other things. When you mention that Mars and Neptune are in the 9th house, it means that at the time of your birth, these two planets were located in your 9th house. Let's break down the possible interpretations of Mars and Neptune in the 9th house. 1. Mars in the 9th house. Energetic pursuit of higher learning. Mars in the 9th house may indicate that you have a strong drive and energy when it comes to pursuing higher education and expanding your horizons. You might be a passionate student, always eager to learn and explore new subjects. Adventurous spirit, you may have a strong desire for adventure and travel. Mars in this house can manifest as a love for exploring new cultures and experiencing different ways of life. Assertive beliefs, your beliefs and philosophies may be central to your identity, and you may be assertive in expressing and defending them. This could lead to a strong interest in philosophical or spiritual matters. Potential challenges. On the flip side, Mars can sometimes bring about conflict and impulsive behavior. In the 9th house, this might lead to clashes of belief systems or a tendency to act without considering the consequences in matters related to education or spirituality. 2. Neptune in the 9th house. Mystical and spiritual interests. Neptune in the 9th house often indicates a strong interest in mystical and spiritual matters. You may have a deep and intuitive connection to spirituality and may be drawn to practices such as meditation, astrology, or dream interpretation. Idealism and imagination. Neptune's influence can make you highly idealistic and imaginative in your beliefs and philosophies. You may have a dreamy and utopian vision of the world. Seeker of truth, you might be on a lifelong quest for higher truth and spiritual enlightenment. Neptune's presence can make you highly attuned to the mystical and unseen aspects of life. Potential challenges. Neptune's energy can also bring confusion and a tendency towards escapism. In the 9th house, this might lead to struggles with finding a clear sense of direction or getting lost in unrealistic beliefs. It's important to remember that astrology is a complex and interpretive field, and the placement of planets in a house is just one piece of the puzzle. The overall interpretation of your birth chart would require considering the positions of all planets, their aspects, and other factors. Consulting with a professional astrologer can provide you with a more personalized and detailed analysis of your astrological profile. Certainly, here's some additional information on how the presence of Mars and Neptune in the 9th house may influence your personality and life experiences. 3. Mars and Neptune conjunction in the 9th house. If Mars and Neptune are closely conjunct in the 9th house, their energies may blend in unique ways. This could manifest as a passionate pursuit of spiritual or philosophical goals, combining Mars' drive with Neptune's dreamy and idealistic qualities. There might be a tendency to be highly motivated to explore your spiritual or philosophical beliefs, but also a potential for inner conflicts between your assertive and idealistic sides. You may be drawn to causes or movements that involve both action, Mars, and compassion, Neptune, such as humanitarian work or activism related to spiritual or mystical beliefs. 4. Aspects to Mars and Neptune. The aspects, angular relationships, that Mars and Neptune make to other planets in your birth chart will further modify their influence. For example, if Mars forms a challenging aspect like a square or opposition with Saturn, it could indicate conflicts in your pursuit of higher knowledge or a disciplined approach to your spiritual journey. Similarly, if Neptune forms harmonious aspects with other planets, it might enhance your intuition and spiritual insight, making you more attuned to the mystical side of life. 5. Progression and transits. As you move through life, the positions of Mars and Neptune in your birth chart will be influenced by progressions and transits, which can trigger certain events or shifts in your spiritual and philosophical beliefs. For example, when Mars transits your 9th house, you may experience a surge in energy and motivation to pursue your higher education or spiritual practices. Neptune transits could bring about periods of heightened intuition and spiritual exploration. 6. Self-exploration. Having Mars and Neptune in the 9th house can make you a lifelong learner and seeker of truth. You may find fulfillment through continuous self-exploration, both in the physical world through travel and in the metaphysical realm through spiritual pursuits. It's important to balance the assertive energy of Mars with the intuitive and empathetic nature of Neptune to avoid becoming overly dogmatic or confrontational in your philosophical or spiritual discussions. Remember that astrology provides a framework for self-reflection and understanding, but it doesn't determine your destiny. Your choices, experiences, and personal growth also play significant roles in shaping your life. Consulting with a professional astrologer who can analyze your entire birth chart and its unique configurations can provide you with a more comprehensive and personalized perspective. Certainly, here are some more insights into having Mars and Neptune in the 9th house of your birth chart. 7. Spiritual warrior. With Mars in the 9th house, you may have a strong desire to defend your beliefs and principles vigorously. You might be seen as a spiritual warrior, someone who passionately advocates for what you believe in. This can manifest in debates, discussions, or even taking action for causes related to your philosophical or spiritual convictions. 8. Creative pursuits. Neptune's influence in the 9th house can infuse your creative endeavors with a touch of the mystical. You may have a talent for expressing your spiritual or philosophical insights through art, music, writing, or other creative outlets. Your imagination and intuition may play a significant role in your creative process. 9. Challenges with boundaries. Neptune is associated with a lack of boundaries, and when placed in the 9th house, it can sometimes lead to difficulties in defining clear limits or boundaries in your beliefs or relationships. You might be open-minded to the point of being gullible or susceptible to deception, so it's essential to cultivate discernment. 10. Idealistic pursuits. The combination of Mars and Neptune in the 9th house can make you prone to pursuing grand and idealistic goals. While this can be inspiring, it's important to balance your idealism with practicality to avoid disillusionment. 11. Travel and adventure. The 9th house's connection to travel and exploration is amplified with Mars and Neptune here. You may have a strong desire to embark on adventurous journeys, especially those that have a spiritual or philosophical significance. Travel could be a way for you to expand your horizons both physically and mentally. 12. Intuition and inner wisdom. Neptune's intuitive qualities in the 9th house may lead to a deep inner wisdom and spiritual insight. You might have a strong connection to your intuition and be guided by your inner knowing when making decisions related to your beliefs and personal philosophy. 13. Learning through experience. Mars' presence in the 9th house suggests that you may be a hands-on learner. You thrive on direct experience and may be more inclined to learn by doing rather than through passive study alone. 14. Quest for meaning. With Mars and Neptune in the 9th house, your life journey might revolve around a quest for meaning and purpose. You may continually seek answers to profound existential questions and explore various spiritual and philosophical paths in pursuit of a deeper understanding of life. Remember that while astrology provides valuable insights into personality traits and life themes, it's just one lens through which to view yourself and your experiences. Your unique life path will be influenced by a combination of astrological factors, personal choices, and external circumstances. Exploring these influences through self-reflection and, if desired, with the guidance of a professional astrologer, can be a valuable tool for personal growth and self-awareness.